I show up, I have shorter hair.
Did you get another haircut? Mm-hmm. I thought you just styled it today.
No, shorter hair.
Well, technically, the first time you cut your hair, you were wearing a hat. I called you fucking Dominican that day.
Oh, yeah. I can't get this thing any shorter, can I?
Mm.
Well,
I think we have to buy, like, different stands.
I just have to stand really upright.
Or better chairs, honestly.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, eventually.
I mean, this table is basically at our knees already. You know what I mean? If we get higher chairs, we're just like...
Yeah, fair.
All right.
And we're back with another episode of Controlled Chaos in Ironbuilt. Or the Ironbuilt podcast. Whatever you want to call it. We're here.
Whatever the fuck it is anymore.
Man. How has life been?
Life has been... It's been going.
Let's say, because you have a new job.
Yeah, that was a whole saga.
Because, like, the last time we did an episode, you were still on the job hunt. So,
yeah.
What exactly is your job?
My current new job?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a videographer for a nonprofit downtown, and also a teacher, teaching video production.
Yeah, you heard that right. He's teaching the young minds of tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately for them. I mean, coming from as a software engineer, pretty fucking like wild shift in direction for me.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like most of the tech industry is like solo lone wolves, but like...
No, they're like eating shit right now, dude. Everyone's losing their jobs.
Oh, yeah, no, I completely see that from the AI and everything else is getting automated, like teaching. You could have told me that a couple of years ago you'd be teaching.
If you told myself 2 months ago I'd be teaching, I would tell you to go fuck yourself. But no, been doing that. We got the new space.
Yeah, we are in our new like little podcast room. It's actually coming together a little nicely. Got some cabinets
in the back of the powerlifting area.
Yeah, so like right now, if there were people lifting, you would probably hear it. But I unplugged the cord this time, so not gonna hear none of the bass.
Yeah,
we'll get sound panels eventually, though.
We don't have any soundproofing in here just yet, but we did record an episode a few weeks ago, and we're just pretending that it didn't happen because someone started blasting the speaker that's resting up against the other side of this wall and kind of shook the room, so we can't really use the audio from that. So pretend that didn't happen.
Yeah, it's not even like they just turned music on. It was like, no, they turned it up the max volume with like a song that had the most bass and treble.
I could be wrong, but I think it might have been Cozy.
It wouldn't surprise me, honestly.
Because when we came out, it was just Cozy, Chandler, and Will.
Will also is pretty suspect. But if it wasn't like girly pop, like he's all he's into being the trendsetter, like being the hyper, not hyper masculine, but like the metrosexual who listens to all the things.
Yeah, the girl's man.
Yeah, I mean the dude, he looks so athletic in like the typical, like white jock with the blonde hair that you can flip and shit. And then at one point he had the mullet. Yeah. But he also and he's super strong too, right? Yeah. And then he's in Glee Club at college.
Yeah, the moment he talks, you realize, this was a theater kid.
He's been in musicals and like he was the lead. Like he's more Zac Efron.
Dude, that's like a lot of younger powerlifters now. They're all just like ex-theater kids or band kids.
Hey man, whatever gets you going.
Right? No, great guy, great commentator also.
Oh yeah, they were talking about him at Nationals, which is what I just came back from. They were asking like what his availability was, and I'm like, I don't have his schedule.
We don't even know his availability. We've been trying to get him back.
Like I ask sometimes, just to gauge like if he wants to do it or not. But like he's great at it.
Yeah, surprisingly really good at it. Honestly, like one of the best that I've heard out of a lot of meets, and for a guy that's never done it before.
That's so make or break to a lot of meets nowadays is the high quality live stream, not just putting a camera on the platform and throwing an overlay on. Like I can do that. It looks shitty, but like I can do it. Taking the next level, having the actual overlay show the lifter's name and the weight, next level there. Upgrading it more to what we have. We have a little bit more of the automations that will pop up. Yeah. And then you have some of the other stuff that like our friends Pete and Travis,
oh my god,
and all
the
them
stuff
do.
that they're doing is crazy. Like
I caught part of their live stream last night, them teaching some of the new stuff with that scoreboard I showed you. Oh, my brain was starting to hurt. I was like, I barely know enough code to do small things to then do what they're doing and building it inside of it. It's like, man.
Yeah, I've been meaning to sort of get around and start like coding our own little overlay system. It's just been life's so busy. Usually by the time a meet actually comes around, it's like, oh no, let's just do it the OBS way. I'll like dress it up. I'll put nice little graphics at the bottom, make it look nice. But in terms of functionality, man, the stuff Pete's doing is like some of the best.
Oh yeah, I mean, like I've upped my game when it comes to graphics, like the static ones, but the animated stuff is crazy.
No, getting like reactive motion graphics is like the science in of itself. It's not even an art; it's a science. And I mean, you hop in a conversation with any of the guys that are running the back end of these live streams, and you're like, yeah, they're all nerds. You know, you wouldn't think they're all like tatted up huge dudes, but then it's like,
yeah, like Travis is fucking like 6'4". I think he's my weight.
Yeah.
Which is like 270 plus. Insanely strong. Like he competed at Raw Nats, and it's like you see that guy, and you're like, oh yeah, he's also the same guy that can make this live stream look better than what it already is.
Yeah.
They just didn't use him. There's some other guys like Powell. He used to own the gym in South Carolina.
Is that one you were at recently?
No.
You were somewhere in the Carolinas.
That's Wilmington.
Okay.
That's Dylan and them's. Dylan and Caitlin's gym. I love them. They're cool.
They look pretty sick from what you posted.
Oh, yeah. Really nice. But Powell and them, they owned one in Charleston, I believe. It's now Palmetto Pump House.
Okay.
I've seen that owner before. I haven't like had an in-depth conversation with him. Yeah.
Okay.
To just pursue the media part, because the USAPL just kind of brought him on full time, him and his wife.
Okay.
So like he does all the graphics, the overlays, like.
So is he the one that did the new USA, like the newer USAPL like overlay graphics and stuff? Is that him? That stuff was so sick when they did that for the first time for which one was it? Was it Raw Nats?
I think it was one of the collegiate Nats. They tested it out.
No, collegiate Nats was the second time I've seen them do it. There was the one that Clay went to a couple years ago.
Oh, Raw Nats.
It was Raw Nats
in Memphis.
Yeah, that was solid. Like such a good work, honestly. Like good piece of work.
This year's didn't look great when it comes to like the actual setup. It looked very plain. It's a convention center. It's very hard to make a convention center.
It's hard to pull off.
Looks like
can't put lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, like we were looking at so PLU is going to have their nationals next year in San Antonio, and there's this really cool performing arts center I saw, and then like, man, it would look dope. It would look Sheffield like, but there's no way they would do that. Even doing a convention center, there's no way you can replicate that type of atmosphere. You just have to have it. And like Kevin Papa, he is doing his meet Rising Tide in a theater just like that though.
What's the meet?
Rising Tide.
But like, what is?
It's a Powerlifting America. It has a couple pro lifters in it. I think it's kind of just like a smaller money meet, but it's happened every year and it's gotten bigger.
Is that like an invite only type? Situation?
I believe. So I can pull it up real fast. If I can spell.
It's a big if.
It's truly.
Official invite. Oh, okay.
It's in the Capri Theater in Minneapolis, Minnesota. August 16th. So in like 2 weeks. Same time we're running Meganov is here.
Okay. Sick. And you're running Mega Novice?
Yes, Mega Novice, and then a week later, it is Richmond Raid, and then first week of September is the PLU For Tomorrow charity meet.
Yeah, kind of stacked.
Yeah, and then in October's Chaos Open. November has PLU states championships, high school and college collegiate state championships, 100% raw world championships, and then December is winter wrecker.
Okay.
So we got like, I think it's like 7.
Winter record is going to be a pretty interesting one to pull off. I don't know if we've acknowledged this on podcast or anything yet, but Saber has.
Oh yeah, how he stepped down from
he stepped down.
I mean, talking to the national office like the other day, he's definitely still committed to running meets and everything. He just doesn't want to be in the spotlight.
Yeah.
So yeah, I took over 6 of his meets. I thought it was going to be done after Richmond raid, but like, you know, here we are. The themes I kind of have going for Winter Record I've been planning, I still have to get with like you and Tristan and try to make it happen because I want to have pillars of the screen around the platform,
right?
Versus having just 2 mega screens, because like we could do 2 mega screens.
I remember we were pitching that exact setup to you like 2 years ago, and you were not having it.
Whoa! We didn't have the space for it.
We had the space. We could have made it work. If Saber has the space to do what he did in our fucking gym.
That was just one large wall, and then he put the lights on top.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like we have the main screen that's like replay and like a constant snow or Yeti that pops up, this kind of thing. But then having the pillars that are constantly snowing and like maybe lifter names pop up or something.
Yeah,
or
like
cards. So we have like 4 of those pillars we could put up.
Was it American Pro?
Yeah.
That did
prime
that?
time and other stuff. Yeah.
That's where like we saw it and we're like, okay, that is genius. Or it's just like, I can't remember if they had it just pillars or it was like an arch around where they came out, but it's like had their info on it.
So they had one very large screen.
Yeah.
That was behind the platform that had all the information and would show the replay and everything. They had small pillars that would say prime time or like this is the American Pro flashing on it. Then they also had the archway for third attempts that said American Pro, and before they walked out, it would put their name and information above it. So like super dope, a lot of work. You got to have like 4 different controllers for it because it had spread out.
I mean, depending on how you set it up, you could get away with less controllers, but you would have to.
You got to have at least 3.
You would have to finagle it in OBS.
Yeah. But I think Saber's the one who actually set it up for them. Yeah. So he used the what's that thing called? X Labs.
VMix?
VMix. That's what I knew. Right. Like X or something. Yeah.
VMix is cool. I do like it in terms of like how easy it is to, or I wouldn't say easy, but it's like the interface is a lot more user friendly than OBS is. You can
literally set it to press a button.
It is like, super.
There's your cuts.
Yeah.
Your little transitions pop up very easy.
It's super like compute heavy though compared to OBS. Like you know, you would see it sometimes. The shit would start lagging. Just playing a video.
Yeah. I don't know what they used at Nationals. I didn't really.
I would assume it's probably the same thing, if not OBS. But OBS is great.
I mean, I swear by it. It looked fairly clean. I mean, the only issue I had with the live stream is that like, they didn't get the day 2 first squats. Like they got halfway through the first flight, which is like Erica, and then like they didn't get their first squat, so couldn't see that. And like I'm being weighed in as I'm trying to watch and have Billy handle her at the same time.
What happened?
No idea. They just had technical difficulties. Same kind of thing happened on our day competing the third day before Jose and them deadlifted. So that's the first flight of the third day on one of the platforms.
It just went out.
It's like the camera would go out, so what happens is that split screen would just shift over to just one platform, so as if it didn't miss a step, but like the whole flight's gone at that point.
Yeah, that's tough, man. I mean, it's easy to shit on technical difficulties when they happen as a viewer, but like being on the other side of it, it is a fucking nightmare because like you can't just pause and resume the meet for it, you know? Like when we were doing regionals, I was pulling my hair out, dude. The internet just like constantly going out.
Yeah, I mean, they were eating me alive during SummerSlam because like it'd be a nice clear stream for a couple hours. I think we got like an hour and a half in. YouTube hit me with a copyright strike or warning, so it cut the stream and killed like the latency.
Really bad.
So then I had to basically redo it And by that time, it was like it still had the same shit latency and then got better. Mm-hmm. But people were like, "Oh my god, why is there no audio? Why is there not this?" I'm like, "Bro, because they took it down last time." Like,
yeah.
Do you want to see the meat or do you want to hear the meat?
That's I remember that happening like way back in Chaos Labs. If you go back now to the channel, you can still see it. Like I think it was also SummerSlam had like 3 different streams because it kept like getting struck, and then we had to restart it, and it would start it as a new stream. It wouldn't go back to the existing one, even though you technically never hit stop on it. But fuck YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, like that's unfortunately the easiest accessible system to use.
God forbid streaming on Twitch.
I mean, the only person I know that streamed on Twitch is Travis.
I mean, respect, but dude, this might just be a me thing. I've never liked Twitch. It was just really annoying as a website to like navigate, and it's like to watch something, or it's like to interact. I'm not going out of my way to fucking watch Twitch, dude.
I only did it way back in the day to watch Red versus Blue and some of the earlier like MLG guys learn how to like do battle strategies better and stuff.
Well, I mean, back in the day, it was the only option. YouTube live streaming wasn't really like a thing for a while. Jose's like giving me fuck me eyes right now.
Oh yeah, Jose did enter the room. Yeah. Funny enough, Jose and I are wearing the same shirt, and this happens so much more often than you can imagine. I swear to God, he just walks into my bedroom and is like, "Yep, Sean's wearing it. I'm going to wear it now." Well,
yeah, he has a camera that he put in your closet, so.
Well, sucks for you. You're going to see my wife more than me.
But yeah, back to the topic at hand since Jose's here. So performance-wise, Team Chaos at Nationals, how'd that go?
So like, Jose giving me the fingers.
I'm gonna have you come on here in a second and speak your piece. Gotta make it interesting.
Don't do that. Jose is a raging ball of energy. Don't do that. Mm-hmm. So overall, we had Bunny, Misha, Yasmin, and myself. Oh, and Corey also. Place on the podium, which is really nice. Good little achievements there. Everyone had good numbers. The only scary like little bit was Chandler on bench. Mm-hmm. They were giving some just absolute bullshit calls on bench, and they got him the first 2, and so it was like a risk of him bombing out.
Right. What did they get him for?
They said he was heaving the bar. So Chandler, being a bigger guy, bigger guys tend to let the bar sink into their chest in order to get that pause motion.
Yeah.
Lighter guys like Clay or, like we said, Willie P, they have a more soft touch. It's really against their sternum, and they're able to just press right off really quick.
Right.
Bigger guys, you have to let it sink, build up the tension again in your lats and your traps, and then push off. But some people misjudge that push as him like heaving the bar, using his chest to get it off. Like I said, the judging was, I said before we got online, judging was very harsh. Mm-hmm. And I rewatched all of the meet like 3 times because I had so much time in Chicago.
That's a story we'll get into.
Yeah, that 8+ hours was hell. But so they split up each flight based on dots, right? That way they had a more competitive flight that would compete against each other regardless of what class they're in.
Right.
I understand it. Cool. That's just one way you can split it up. You can have just women, you can have just men, you can have just your weight classes. Yeah. However you want to do it. The problem was it felt like whichever platform had the highest dots, they kept the stricter judging to that platform. So on like day 1, Misha didn't experience harsh judging, but Bunny did. And I'm running between both platforms, seeing both platforms at the same time.
Oh, were there flights going on at the same time? That's hell.
So I'm the only one who has this. I have my little mini iPad.
Yeah.
With the little strap on it. And you'll see me in the video. I'm running between both platforms the entire session. On day 2, it was just Erica in the morning and Yasmin in the evening, right? Mm-hmm. But Erica and Yasmin were on separate platforms again. So I was able to see the light judging on the platform that Bunny was on the day before be lighter.
Right.
And then flip for Yasmin. Right? Because
So was it just the judges themselves that they would, the refs themselves that they would swap out for the higher dots, or did they all just go into like harsher judging mode? Like,
I think it's a little bit of both. Like, I think they got switched out and they're like, okay, we know that these are going to be the heavier lifters.
Right.
It's later in the flight or whatever.
We'll bring in the harsher refs.
Yeah.
Okay.
That way nothing can be contested in a sense. Like, we have judging standards that we're able to like challenge, but to my knowledge, only 2 challenges the entire weekend were overturned. One of them was by Alexis, another lifter in the gym. She got one of her squats turned over. Jose's shaking yes. Just making sure. But like, even for me, like, I had a really bullshit call on my deadlift. Surprise, right?
Right.
I can't go anywhere without. I can't go anywhere in the north. To be honest,
What did they get you
anything
for?
over Maryland, I get fucked.
What do they get you for?
Soft shoulders.
Soft shoulders, really?
I have it paused on the screen. I'll show you after because I was watching it back again because I was just like taking a picture of it. But I never change up anything in a meet because if you're gonna call it for me once, you're gonna call it for me again.
Right.
Because I never change how I lift in training to the platform to in the meet. That's just not how you do it.
Which ref was it? Side, front?
Front and side.
Oh, they both called you for it.
Yeah. So from the front, there's no shot you called soft shoulders.
Right.
Right. Like, it's 633 pounds in my fucking hands. Like, my shoulders are downwards. I don't have shoulder, like, if you look on the screen right now, just like straight up,
Yeah.
I don't have like a shoulder cap.
Yeah.
I don't really train a lot of raises, to be honest. Like, I get them for like 2 blocks, maybe in off season. But even then, like, I keep them light. So there's no way you're like, oh no, I can see the whole thing round forward. It's like, nope, my arms are just here and straight down. Go figure. But that put me back like 12 keys. Because I was in first for my weight class up until that point. I missed that. The guy jumps in front of me by 12 keys, and I'm like, I was like, Reggie, we gotta make a move. And so we put on the next attempt that would have beat him by 2.5 if he missed. I missed that one just purely on strength, right? So it was just fate. And the guy after me hits his, goes into second place, so I get pushed to third because the guy who I was trying to beat initially missed his third.
Oh shit.
So the guy who ended up beating me, like jumping me, didn't realize he was close enough to beat the guy in front of him.
Right.
So the guy who ended up winning basically got super lucky that he didn't check his deadlifts correctly.
Damn.
Hey, I like it though. Compared to last year where I got really shitty and like couldn't squat, couldn't deadlift at all, like I'll take that.
Yeah. So overall satisfied with your performance?
With my performance, yeah. Team performance, I think we did really good for a first national meet. There was a lot of different VA lifters and teams that competed, like Strength and Honor.
Jose's giving a look right now.
Yeah, he's giving me this look because... Anyways, he gave me this look. But like Strength and Honor did really well. Appalachian Iron did really well. Some of the teams from like, or lifters from like different areas of Virginia did really well. I think one of them did end up placing pretty high, but didn't ultimately end up winning the meet. Evan Davis. He did states with us, yeah. It's really cool. Really cool.
That was cool. I'm happy for like that Corey did really well. Jose says he got fucked.
He went 7 for 9.
Why'd you get fucked, buddy? You want to get on the mic? Hop on the mic.
He did not get to do the attempts he wanted to do.
Why is that?
They didn't move well.
Interesting. The openers weren't even the right ones. But we'll leave that for the argument after the podcast.
The openers were exactly what I gave Reggie. If he changed them, he changed them. Because he asked to go heavier on bench for you.
Oh.
What?
Are you sure you don't want to get on the mic? Because I'm running out of things to say.
This immediately turns into a rated R podcast.
It's always been, dude. It's always been.
No, Jose is actually like upset, so we're not going to put it on the mic.
I won't prod the bear.
I'm still super pissed off.
But now everyone's kind of off season.
Yeah. What's the next move? What's the next target?
Like Bunny, Corey, Steven, Nicole, Bree. They're all doing September's meet. So I gotta redo Corey and Bunny's stuff going into, because it's like 5 or 6 weeks from now. Erica wants to do Winter Wrecker.
Okay.
So I have to put an off season together, but also try to give her a meet day that will be sufficient. She's just doing it for fun. She just wants to try USAPL.
Has she never done USAPL?
So she originally was going to do Shamrock Showdown in March with us, but then the gym moved and she wanted to just compete with all the girls that she just met. So she went to do regionals instead for her first meet. Misha is going into the off season. Same with Yasmin. We don't know if they need any more dots in order to go to nationals next year in Texas, so we're gonna wait. Same thing with Lexi. Like, we don't know if she'll have to do the November states meet. Like, it's a toss up until they say something.
Right.
Because like, what's proposed right now is that we won't have a regional system because they want to move it up to May. Right. We just did it in July. So moving it up 2 months puts no way that we can put a regional together in time, let alone like have athletes want to compete. They just did nationals. You want them to compete December? Yeah. And then compete again in January or in May? Like, that's not feasible. Yeah. Even if you did like an RP 7-8 day, it's still like you're messing up part of your training. I was super on the fence for like a day about doing nationals again or just straight coaching it and then doing like the ABS one in Virginia Beach. But like, one, I don't have the dot score anymore. I'm now 1 year removed from my best dot score, so I can't use it. And I'm not about to do an amateur day and do it for shits and gigs. Like, if I'm going to compete, I want to compete for money, and that's still national. So yeah, I don't know. It's off season time. Time to build. Got to rebuild. Rebuild. We will rebuild.
What was like the prize pool at nationals?
I think it was like $500 per weight class and $1,500 if you won like the men's open, women's open, junior, masters, stuff like that. And I think it was a couple $100 as well for the team award. Okay. We didn't win the team award. Strength and Honor is the only team who got close in Virginia, which is surprising because each of our teams put up at least 8 athletes. So in order to have the highest dots, they take the top 5 out of no matter what your team is. And well, they average everybody, then they take the top 5 and do their dot scores. And it's like, well, some team, Bunker Athletics from California, won.
Bunker Athletics? Interesting. Damn, we flew all the way out.
Palmetto State Pump House won 2nd, and then Strength and Honor got 3rd. But I think we brought 8. I think Appalachian Iron brought 8 to 10. I think Strength and Honor brought like 12. Like, they brought people. Right. So, it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, I think that's really
all the updates, right?
Yeah. I mean, the next update will just be our normal podcast with Ray. Let him go over, start getting into our normal, or our new normal, which would be like the normal coach talk, the video reviews, the questions we get on the internet, and then some more current events at that time.
Talking about like the new setup, I mean, it's that the powerlifting area has changed a lot since, when was the last proper one we did? Months ago. It's getting there.
Yeah. I mean, we always have stuff going on. I mean, we filmed the girls episode. You weren't there, but it was me and Tristan. And then it's like we had 4 different normal events, 4 different meets, traveling between different things. Like, it's a lot. Yeah. So we're trying to like put down a lot of content now. That way it actually works. We can actually just release it when we're actually free.
Yeah. We need to get back into it, man. But no. at least the podcast will probably get more regular now that we have basically a permanent setup.
Yeah, we had to set up shit. We just plug cords in and boom.
That was so nice. Just for the first time, we've been talking about this for 3 fucking years.
I mean, all we did was kind of like just play with
just walk in, put my camera on the tripod, plug in the HDMI, and we were good to go. We didn't have to fuck around. Usually, which is, you know, also why every episode is in a different fucking location in the gym. We have a big old tote full of cables and equipment and everything for the podcast, and
now
we have
it's just
to
on the shelf.
Now it's just on the shelf, and we don't even need to put anything away. We don't need to set up tables. We don't need to set up mics. We don't need to set up anything. Just plug it in and go. And it'll continue to get better. I mean, first things first, sound deadening.
Yeah.
Some better stands for this, because I've been like...
I mean, yeah, we updated the mics, not the stands.
Yeah.
So.
I'm like struggling with this like in my face because it's so high up. It feels very, very unnatural. But it's great mics. Shout out Tristan.
Shout out to the boy. But yeah, I guess we'll just wrap it up there, I guess, you know.
Yeah.
It was fun. Lots of real fun. And we'll catch you next time on, you know, Apple, Spotify, YouTube, wherever you want to find us, we're there.
Yeah, whatever this podcast is called. Is it Controlled Chaos still?
I think you can still search it. Because, like, that's what the domain name was under. And then, yeah, I mean, I kept most of the stuff the same that way.
The Controlled Chaos Podcast at Ironbuilt Podcast, brought to you by Chaos Lab. All right, let's cut this shit.